And we are almost live. Hey everyone, welcome back for another part of the Road to BMZ3 1 year later series of streams, where I'm playing through the entire BMZ trilogy, DLC included, up to my revisit on BMZ3 on its anniversary on July 29th. This time, I'm playing the Gunvolt DLC for Blaster Master 01. Now, I was going to say I'm going to play BMZ2, but I'm saving that for next week, alongside the Copen and Empress DLCs that come with it. But for now, let's strike, I guess. New game,
Why?
Area 1.
Why do you have 12 save slots?
I have less than that, but the difference between the main campaign and this one is the fact that the DLC campaigns and unlimited mode don't actually follow the story. Well, I say that in quotation marks because in reality, unlimited mode does still have the ending cutscene. Whereas, the DLC doesn't. And here's the boy. Able to hover about.
Whenever I think of extra campaigns, I
Yeah.
realise that I've never actually got about momentum episodes.
Now, right away, the one thing I like about the DLC characters in this game is the fact that they don't actually suffer fall damage like Jason. And they each bring something new to the table, like this. Instead of having a weapon system, similar to that of, Jason, Gunvolt brings over his gameplay style from the Azure Striker Gunvolt games, being able to tag enemies and shock them with the, with his flash field. As well as special techniques, including Dragon Sphere, Lux Caliber, and the Galvanic Patch. As well as also, the Voltec Chains, which you get later on. And I completely missed on my first playthrough of this game as him. That's a filler dungeon. This is gonna be the exact same thing as my my first playthrough of the my first stream of this game, except there's no story. Alright. Moving on. But apart from that, the extra campaigns in this game are kind of basic. It's still the same sort of gameplay style when you're in the tank, which is going to be about 90% of the time. The only real difference is really when you're doing top-down sections and the occasional time where you have to use the playable character outside of the tank, like in Area 7. I definitely say the BMZ2 improves on the DLC character system, with characters like Copen especially being really freaking good for speedruns. I dare say he's my favorite character in the game because of that.
Well, you know I like Brawl with Innocence, yeah?
Yeah?
Thursday, when are we going to get the Castlevania Origins collection?
Containing Castlevania Lament of Innocence, Castlevania Curse of Darkness. And you know, might as well throw in the games that were released on you know,
Throwing Legends in there, why not?
the GBA, I was gonna say the Game Boy, not the Game Boy, the N64 games.
Oh yeah.
Luxcalibur! We are 5 minutes in and defeated Mother Brain. This is still gonna be a 100% run. Because that's how you get this, you know, good ending. Which doesn't really amount to much apart from... Oh yeah, I forgot about this main little gimmick with Gunvolt. He can't use his electric ability underwater. I honestly kind of forgot that was a thing. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get there without the tank. Yeah, he also has Prevasion, which basically allows him to dodge attacks as long as he has, like, energy. There we go. That's the first enemy of that done. Alright, hop up here. Life up! I like how the item jingle that he gets is a short excerpt of first Sumeragi. The theme of the first Sumeragi stage in Azure Striker Gunvolt. Like, and while we're here, we might as well complete the I think it's called the 1000 Vios, or am I thinking of a different one? I like how one of them is already just called Ambush Room. Gunvolt's pretty much a glorified speedrun mode.
Still have yet to finish one of the DLCs on the second game. Which I was in the middle of before I ended up just stopping.
Luxcalibur! finish him off with a... Why not? And I got an item.
To collect every item. Huh?
Yeah, if you want to get the true ending, yeah.
The true ending? Wait, there's a true ending.
Okay, so it's not the same. Okay, it's still the same sort of campaign as Jason's, except there's no story. So you still get the stuff for doing the stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like there's still an Area 9 with Sophia Zero. You fight Envem Sophia at the end. It's just you play through the game without the plot as one of these guest characters.
Oh.
The tank itself never changes, apart from its colors. And any upgrade you potentially get for Jason is just a dummy pickup that's still required for 100% completion. So like bosses like Gurnahide, which gave you the turret, you still have to fight it. Despite the fact that Gunvolt can't get the turret. Or, I'm just trying to think of the other examples. Like, I just picked up Remote Mine from Drap Trappers. I still have to fight Drap Trappers if I want to get true ending. But there's also an extra collectible each character can get. And you know that platforms, that weird, like, in-the-air platform bit of, Area 1 that I showed you on my way to Area 7? In the first stream I did?
I think...
The items are there. Well, in every DLC except for, Shantae's. Because hers is in Area 5. Don't ask why the hell hers is in Area 5.
I don't know.
Don't ask why the hell I decided to do that. But now we're on to this. 1000 Vios.
The fact that you actually remembered the name of one of the enemy rushes.
I mean, come on, why would I not remember a name as generic as Ambush Rune?
What, you mean pretty much every room in the dungeons of Final Fantasy
No, no, seriously. The enemy rush is called Ambush Rune.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna get them all into a straight line. The Excalibur! For reference, it is called the Lux Caliber.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody was questioning that.
Alright, I'm gonna... Dragon Sphere? Dragon Sphere here again, because... Okay, now I just need to deal with two really strong enemies. And I'm almost done. Okay. Okay. Alright, now get him in position. Oh, there's more. Alright, I'm gonna get them all in the right position.
The hell am I looking at here?
Watch this. This.
Why did a conga?
Thunderbreaker. So Sophia still gets this. Expect. All that changes is that you play as a different character.
Why would they in a conga line though?
And they actually have a unique feature where you can actually call Sophia to your current location. Also, theoretically, I could go to Mother Brain and just go straight to, you know, Area 2. Alright. So now this, I can call Sophia wherever I am. And then this is basically just going to be the exact same, except I'm going to... just do the usual. But I should also mention as a bonus, I could get some of these things early. I'm literally about to say, screw Area 2 for now. I'm coming back here later. Got a life up. Wait, I can just go somewhere else. I could theoretically beat this game without hover. I say without hover because I still need to get wall. And I could literally beat the entire game without even going near central gear, but that means I wouldn't get the true ending. He's also much faster than Jason. He's comparable with Jason and BMZ3. Because I haven't got to worry about a weapon level system, I don't have to worry about getting the energy guard. Thinking about potential routing, I'm gonna go to Area 3 and do that area first. I see that and I'm going upwards. It's the same old tank, just... I can also get that, thing early with, Shantae, using the monkey transformation. A little bit of a shortcut. Like that. Because of the fact that Gunvolt can destroy blocks with Cerberus darts. Yes, he has a gun that he calls Cerberus. And because of that, because of his pervasion gimmick, he doesn't have to worry about going through certain areas in certain ways. Like, he doesn't have to play the waiting game that much. Slightly the same with Gunvolt. Like, you see how the exit to this dungeon's up there? I did a massive skip. And now we're gonna retry. So that we respawn here with full health. And we're about to fight Krabulus. And with that, Krabulus is dead. And because of the fact that we're playing on the, you know, whatchamacallit difficulty. Well, not difficulty, but playing a DLC character mode, Eve is completely absent. Heck, Fred's also absent. I technically didn't need to get the Crusher shot at the moment. For one reason alone. I already brought it up. Gunvolt can destroy Gunvolt can destroy blocks without needing Sophia. But it just helps out with progression. That's a fake dungeon. And by fake dungeon, I mean the ones that don't really give you much.
Apparently, KH2's critical mode isn't even as hard as Proud. You get a bunch of various abilities that you wouldn't have gotten before. So it's quite alright. I was thinking of doing something that would be a bit insane, but I'll probably go through with it.
Wait, is this a required dungeon, right?
I was thinking of doing Chain of Memories in Proud mode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get like different foods compared to the other modes on Critical. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Proud, you do get an extra. You get double your HP and a slightly higher max MP.
And then we get nothing. Because Gunvolt doesn't get Jason upgrades. Same thing with the others. It'd be kind of weird if Gunvolt was running around turrets. Oh. I'm wondering. We don't have the flash turret, do we? We don't have the flash bomb.
I feel like if I can beat the game in Proud, then I'm ready for Critical, because it's not really too much different, besides from the fact that you have less health by the end in Critical, and you get more stuff on Day 3 as Roxas, and you deal more damage, and the enemies also deal more damage. But yeah, I'm going to do the original game of Proud, and I'm going to do Final Mix on Critical.
Alright. Push comes to shove, the other two characters are probably gonna attack
When you get Reflect or Reflager, yeah, your experience becomes a lot easier in KH2.
Indeed.
Because if someone goes to attack you and you Reflager, you can just blast them.
Okay, now that we're in this room, I can actually do a bit of a shortcut. Provided I don't walk back into the other room like an idiot. Okay, forget what I said about a shortcut. In fact, do forget. It's not a major time save, but it's a nice little thing you can do. Apart from dying. I just realized that not doing all the dungeons in Area 2 means I never got the missiles.
What's good about KH2, what sets it above the other games in my opinion, is the fact that the difficulty is not as severe as some of the others. They actually have their advantages and onward disadvantages to make things a bit fairer, you know?
Yeah.
While you wouldn't see me dead playing Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, or the original Kingdom Hearts on Power Mode.
Oh yeah, it's a filler dungeon.
I respect anybody who actually got through Dream Drop Distance on critical.
See, I'm not even gonna bother trying to go for hover without getting jump booster first.
I feel like we should have done some streams of these games. Do you know why?
Yeah.
The 20-year anniversary this year.
Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to fight Photophage's Gunvolt. Now you might be thinking, considering the fact I told you that the Striker was based on Gunvolt, you'd think that the fight against Photophage's Gunvolt would be easier.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It ain't. You know the first time I died on Boss Blaster as Gunvolt during the little preparation I did beforehand.
Yeah.
That was on Photophage.
Oh, okay.
The cubes.
Oh. As I say, the reason why this game is the best honest game, in my opinion, even one of the better RPGs in my opinion. Yeah. It's got a great story, in my opinion. Yeah, I know. Said it. There's some good bosses here, the music is top notch, the difficulty is consistent on it. If anything, it encourages you to keep it play. They give you a tiny bit more energy and power. There's a reason for that. You're going to be utilising magic more than you ever would have imagined.
Thankfully, by the time I get into this into Area 9, I should have Voltaic chains, so that'll make this boss fight a hell of a lot easier.
Yes, these peaks of armor are impassable. There's literally a space in the middle that you can fit from.
Yes. See, I just got the jump booster without having to get the hover. And with that...
Right.
I'm gonna go get a hover. Wait.
I know it's gonna be a bit tough when I get round to it, yeah? But
Bit of a slight sequence break.
Finale of this game.
Now I'm gonna fight Central Gear without the tank. Because I've done it before, and I'm gonna do it again, man.
I hate how one of the bosses I'm worried about is damage. I know, laugh all you want, I'm still worried about that.
And with that, Central Gear is dead. Without use of the tank.
I hate how
Beat that!
Like this funny one. Yeah? Yeah, when he actually fights properly, he's harder than most of the other organizations.
Do you like that little strat I did? I did like a... What I used was... I decided to use flash field... Like, I jumped out the tank, used flash field to deal with the blocks.
Yeah.
And then used, And then I fell down alongside, the Sophia. Alright. So now that's out of the way. The only real thing I'm missing here is that one entrance there, but that's for when I get the wall in Area 6.
Shall I tell you a difficult part about cloud mode? Yeah. And critical mode as well, but process of elimination. Yeah?
Yes.
The lack of cure.
Hold the fuck, what?
The lack of cure in the first part of the game is a pain.
Alright, retry sewer at full health.
Because let's face it, unless you have a lot of potions assigned to a character to use, yeah, we're going to die a lot. Critical mode gives a little bit of leeway with a bunch of extra abilities, but nothing really great, in all honesty. Considering one of the first bosses that I struggled with in crowd mode was Axel. Yeah. I knew this was going to be bad because of that.
Took a bit of a shortcut, which sacrificed a bit of damage, but... Hey. Now we had to grab a lava.
I just died 2 hits from the backboard. 2 hits? Oh, this is going to be much harder than I thought.
Laser shot. And apart from that, there's also the homing missiles. I feel like I could get the rest of the stuff on my way to Area 7. Theoretically. Or hypothetically. I could get most of the stuff on my way to Area 7 in this area.
Thankfully, when
But not that it matters, I'm about to get the map. This isn't the map. No, this is the one that I need to go to the what's it called? Energy Guard. So goodbye, I guess. We're going this way. Why did I think to go that way? I have no clue. Wait. I'm going up. I feel like there's something up here. There's nothing up there. Got it. I should know. I finished the game yesterday. It should still be fresh in my mind.
I have an amount of percentages of what I have replay Cage 2. Yeah. 25% of it probably the characters. It's about 15% is the gameplay. About 30% is the story, and the last 30% is just the final world.
Oh, this is the map area.
Also, did I mention I love the organization battles in this game? They require a lot more thought.
I was gonna say something like beat the absent silhouettes on critical. But then not critical, on proud. But then I remembered you're playing the PS2 version. Not final.
Playing the final version.
Yeah. And I just remembered you were doing it on... You're doing that, so...
And no, I'm not beating the absent silhouettes on critical.
Hey, at least you're not gonna go for the data battles on critical.
I can't even do them on normal, and I'm like level 90 something.
Alright, so there's the one at the top there, which is...
Let me guess, you want me to beat Sephiroth on Proud, don't you?
Maybe. I like how my primary strategy now is just to use the Thunder Breaker. When I can't deal with enemies below me. Alright, out we go. Homing missiles? At least I don't have to come back to this area to get stuff. Oh, wait. Never mind, I can't go that way. I've pretty much got everything in this area, so... Back into area 1. Now, I'm gonna turn off the booster. As I'm gonna just make my way up there. Alright, so now that we get to a checkpoint, we're gonna... I'm gonna see if I can get voltaic chains early. As in, voltaic chains pre-area... pre-area 7. Because you're normally supposed to use the wall. You're supposed to use wall climb. Now, get up here, and now, damn it. That's definitely a fail. Alright. I'm gonna have to wait until later to do this. So, let's get going. I'm gonna make sure I get the voltaic chains. Because Jason can't really do much in terms of platforming, I'm gonna see if I can actually make it around here. Oh, there's a gate. So... Now I gotta do tat roll, little snack time. Maximum shot. Okay, can't go that way, I remember now, because you need the access key. Wait, I'm just going in circles. When in reality, I should be going down here. I'm not really a big fan of this area. It's too maze-like. Nope, that's not the way I'm supposed to go either. I did this last time and I'm gonna just get the map and get out of here. Dialed. Alright, I'm gonna just run over to here. Is it me or does the water go a bit faster in this mode? I gotta go the long way around because I don't have anything that can destroy. I'm mainly just gonna have galvanic patches on now because I'm not really doing any fighting in this area. And I took damage. Which doesn't really apply to... Does he take double damage? I have another full galvanic patch ready for my trek back. This takes so damn long, you won't believe it. To go all the way around. Even with a character that moves really freaking fast like Gunvolt, it still takes a while. I'm curious. Okay, that doesn't do anything. And even then I managed to just complete the entire dungeon without discovering all the map, but map discovery isn't required for 100% completion, thankfully. Well, finding the maps in the area, yeah, that's required. It's actually just completing the map 100%. So now we come to the... Okay. Now we're here. I'm gonna try to refill my health. Yes, I've been playing this game for about an hour in game. There's only a couple more dungeons in this area before I can just safely climb back up without having to worry. And I believe the next dungeon's coming up, which will be the one where I get the spark tackle, which will help out with mobility. And I believe this is where the spark tackle is. Yep. Inside we go. Galvanic patch in hand. I'm not even bothering to move because I know for a fact that the water was gonna come. So better wait around a bit. Alright, let's continue. Now that I have a map, I actually have a way to know where the hell I'm going. I love the little strategy I did there. Just use top root. Now this would be a pretty cool idea to use a shortcut of some kind, but there's no real shortcut I can use. Let me just galvanic patch my way up there. Get a health pickups. Get a bunch of pickups. Run by, come on. Made it. Take top path. Because I know for a fact there's gonna be a little blue guy. Wait. Okay. Moving on with that. Alright, activating. Full health. Spark tackle. From Spark Salamander. Bark tackle. That's mobility sorted. Wait. The other one is on this side, so that is right. Jump. 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 Might as well get the life up while I'm here. Oh. There we go. This is turning into bullet hell. That's a life up. Oh, you're back.
Hello.
Hi. Damn it, I keep trying to cut corners and
God,
I
the
just proceed.
dungeons in this area make me want to cry.
Especially that one map dungeon. You know what I'm on about, right? That one dungeon in this area, the one where you get the map from. That part on destroyer mode. No pun intended. Freaking destroyed me.
I don't know which one we're referring to though.
The map dungeon, the one where you get the map. You remember how I made a little bit of a tidbit on it, saying about how
Specify though. What
okay. It's the one where like okay, so you know about the thing about with dungeons that don't have bosses in them but still have items?
Yeah.
Like 50% of life up air, like about 25% of life up locations and map dungeons. What?
You're not on about the one with the water, are you?
Yes, I'm on about the one with the water.
Alright.
You know the one I spent about half an hour on in destroy mode.
I think so.
I'm just gonna stand around and I'm just gonna... If I need to heal, I can always just heal like that. Well, that...
I'm sorry, but proud and critical mode are the only thing that will make me say, oh no, Demix. Okay, I'm gonna be true with you, yeah?
Yeah.
I struggled with Demix on at least the second fight, yeah?
Yeah.
On standard difficulty. Next time, when I go back to Final Mix and fight him, I'll be on critical.
Alright, back onto this. Continuing onwards.
Zolden was always a piece of shit, even on beginner.
Oh wait, I said that there was no items in area 1. No more items in area 1. I'm technically lying because I already mentioned before the secret items. Like the ultimate shovel for Shovel Knight.
Gotta give respect to Zelda for one thing, yeah? He's the only member of the organization to actually die in a Disney World.
One minute.
Right. Mickey saved me.
What?
Mickey saved me.
Quick thinking saved me.
We're fighting against, you know, the boss against the door. Yeah. You know, the two partners.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. The door boss fight. You have to. It's the one where you have to deal with the door.
You're not.
And then the actual thing comes out.
Yeah. I didn't know Mickey could save you doing that until, well, he...
Yeah, you're...
What?
And I know for a fact that Zaldin fights one of those fights.
Who the hell didn't get anything on Zaldin's fight?
I know for a fact I did. Funny enough, I think it's all the fights in Beast Castle that actually have a Mickey save.
I do like that, the fact that 358 actually explains why Zaldin's going after Beast. And it's literally just the exact reason that they are going on about and attacking him.
The Rose.
No, well, yeah. The whole point is that he's trying to mess with him. Don't know why, he just decides to mess with him after 358. Oh, and the missions in Beast Castle and 358 are quite irritating. Why? Stealth. That's why.
Wait. I think I can get something in style. And that is how real men get the map in Area 5. Gunvolt style. I'm just gonna go straight over to Area 6 for one reason. Well, I think I can go straight to Area 6. Yeah, I can. Ta-da! I'm now in Area 6. I'll get Area 5 done on my way back. Bit of a speedrun tactic.
Thank you.
The other thing about not getting the dive gear yet.
Also, when you summon Mickey, yeah,
Yeah.
During the Zoltan fight, does he have a normal outfit on?
I think after the I think it changes depending on whether or not he's gone for the let's call it the Battle of Hollow Bastion.
Or the war between the Heartless and the Nobody?
I called it the Battle of Hollow Bastion because it was more than just the Heartless and the Nobodies.
Well, that was what it primarily was.
Now this is the challenging part. I'm gonna have to go through this area without the dive gear.
It's funny, Maleficent does barely anything in this game, yeah?
Hey, at least it's better than what she does in the third game.
At least it's somehow more than KH3.
Yeah, more than what she did in KH3. That's definitely a
The fact that you don't even get to fight Pete.
Hello, KH2. Like, hello, Square Enix, you did that in KH2. Twice.
I think it might be 3 times if you count the black and white version as well.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the actual version that's in, Timeless River?
Timeless River is, in my opinion, one of the most brilliant areas I've ever seen in terms of actual...
I'm gonna be honest. Like, in terms of Disney worlds represented in Kingdom Hearts, my favorite has to be Timeless River.
Yeah. I do love Olympus a good amount of times.
Except when Olympus decides to be Olympus.
What?
Except for when Olympus decides to annoy you to hell and back.
When? Not
Wasn't there like...
minigame in the first game, are you?
No, I was gonna bring up like... that one random ass difficulty spike in the middle of Terrace Story where you have to fight Zack.
Oh yeah. I was only able to do that because of Magna.
I don't even know if I had Magnet.
It's literally like barely possible if you don't have it. Oh, also this thing where you know, he has to hang on to the thing, yeah? And you gotta light all the lanterns. Yeah, it's a lot harder in the final mix version. Even then it wasn't that hard, but you know. In fact, this is so easy in the original that I never even had to go back to help him out.
Alright, you imagine wondering why I'm going for Remote Blaster first, before I even get a goddamn map? I don't know, I just... Oh. Dragon Spear. I hate how the only real reliable way of actually getting a light source in this mode is by using the Dragon Sphere.
Look how slowly the drift goes down. Yeah, this is not that hard. At least not in the original. It kind of saddens me how little people talk about the original KH2 with finally being normalized nowadays.
Yeah. I got what you mean. Okay, Remote Blaster. The
But because you got to think about it this way, yeah? Sure, all that stuff was good, but if you were in 2005/6 and you weren't in Japan, yeah? Then, well, Final Mix wasn't really something you knew about. As I say, I'm actually older than the European release of Kingdom Hearts 2, which is a sad fact, but you know.
With that, we get Remote Blaster, which... Well, not Remote Blaster, that's the boss. We get Remote Blast from Remote Blaster, which... isn't really that useful, because... Hello, I'm playing as Gunvolt.
But hey, at least I'm not older than Chain of Memories.
I like how Gunvolt in this game could wall jump on ice, despite the fact that X can't even do that in X6. Yeah, he can do it in the first couple games just fine. Chill Penguin, he could wall jump on the ice. Blizzard Buffalo, he could wall jump on the ice. Chill Penguin again in Extreme, again, wall jumping on ice.
Was there no Ice Beam person in the second game?
The closest thing we had was Crystal Snail, but that was crystals.
What about the X Hunter stage then?
Oh yeah, that's also another one, yeah. X Hunter stages as well. He could go on the ice. Frost Walrus, again. He could go on the ice. The only one without an actual, like, ice level is, well, not...
Hold on 1 minute.
Is X5.
Hold on 1 minute.
Alright, onto the... Peep is dead. Cannon shot. This is normally where we would have discovered Fred, so yeah. Can't believe I'm about to discover the freaking map last on this area. Now for this. Alright, continuing on. All that's left now is to get wall. Which means I gotta fight Ancient Freeze. Alright, let's go. The Forbidden Weapon, Ancient Freeze. That was a mistake. Damn it! Hey, I'm fighting Absolute Freeze's Gunvolt and it's pain.
It looks amazing. This looks like the most boring boss fight in video game history.
It's the most irritating because Gunvolt doesn't have a sort of like screen clearing move. Well, actually, he has Voltaic Chains, but you can't get down until you get wall climb, which you get from Ancient Freeze. So you basically have to fight this guy legit at least once. Or twice if you forget Voltaic Chains exist.
Thankfully, the bosses in Blastmaster Zero are quite easy. At least that's the common consensus.
Wait for them to both open at the same time. I'm gonna finish him off in style. Come on. Okay, no, I'm just gonna... And Ancient Freeze is dead. And with that, we get Wall Climb, which will finally mean we can get some sort of progress. As I just completely ditched the tank and just go this way using nothing but Gunvolt. Because it's possible to do that. Flash Field also destroys blocks, so I can just use that.
I feel like I've already done quite an impressive thing if I beat the game proud.
Yeah.
But you know I'm going to go the extra mile. That's just how I work.
You're critically insane.
Plus I just...
Not criminally insane. Critically insane. Because critical mode.
Haha, very funny. You can make that joke all you want once I get round to it. I might even stream my critical mode playthrough.
Hey Connor, have you ever thought about doing it, like, if you could? Like, getting Kingdom Hearts on, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 on PC through Epic Games? Or Epic Game Store or something, if you had a really good PC or something? And actually doing a randomizer stream? Maybe. Or playing randomizer?
But then there's the chance I could get put with Golden on the very first thing. And then the whole
that's what's gonna make it fun. You're not gonna know what to expect. Like, your first boss could be Final Xemnas for all I know. Would you believe me if I told you I've done this entire area without the map?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to get the map now.
So when you say that, is it like just bosses, or would I just appear like...
You could have Zolden appear in freaking 100 Acre Wood.
They appear in Pride Lands, even though I was expected to be going to Land of Dragons.
Oh, you can choose which area you want to go to. Like, you start off in a modified version of the Cavern of Remembrance, where instead of going to the different data battles, you go to the different areas in the game. It's just the stuff is random, like music, item pickups, bosses and enemies, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that's randomized.
At least we are meeting another organization member. We can't see his face at the moment, but I know his name. I've already played the game. Zolden.
The one you don't really like that much.
I can't believe this, but I literally watched a video on all the deaths of the organization in chronological order, and I could do the numbers on which they died. If you wanted.
I'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah, the organization is a very good set of antagonists, if you ask me.
Okay, I'm gonna do a slight bit of backtracking. Yes, I know, I'm backtracking a bit. I'm not bothering with a least backtracking run, but there's a reason why I'm doing it like...
We fight Beats, aka one of the easiest bosses in this whole game. You'd think from a raging monster he'd be like really hard, wouldn't he?
Flash field immediately gets disabled as soon as you enter water, so yeah.
Look at this. He has no time to even think about attacking. Cogsworth is overpowered. Please nerf.
Wait, how far are you into Kingdom Hearts 2 Proud?
I'm on Beast Castle, the first visit.
Alright, so you gotta fight that chandelier thing, which I believe is also another one of those fights that you can get Mickey to help you out with.
I always struggle with that fight. I don't know what to do about it.
Same here.
I'm sorry, but Cogsworth is nerf.
How is the OP?
Literally, the reaction command just stuns Beast in place and he can't do the thing.
Alright, now that we got this, we're gonna backtrack a bit to Area 5.
Beast in a stun lock. There we go, there's the name reveal. Solve it.
And, oh, who is this little fairy girl? Is it Jewel?
People would find
Voltaic chains! Deploys electrifying chains that are powered based on number of targets in sight. Activate with the sub-weapon button.
Hey. People will find it weird that they called the organization 13 if they hadn't played Chain of 3, but let me count.
Well, I mean, then again, they only called it the organization in Chain of Memories.
Yeah. Because there's 13 apparently. Yeah? Yeah, in reality there's about... Hold on.
I've already worked it out. There's, Axel, Luxine, Vexen, Zexion, Lexaeus, and then there's Marluxia.
No. You did it wrong.
Syx wasn't there in,
No, I'm talking about KH2.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, in that case, there's... Checks notes. Axel, Syx, Zigbar, Zaldin.
Zemnis.
Yeah, you already mentioned... Yeah, Zemnis, obviously the head honcho. Roxas. He may have defected, but he's still, you know, technically, you know...
So did Axel, mate. So yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't defect until, like, the end.
Do you want me to tell you a fight that's also stupidly difficult? And you're going to be very confused when I say that. Fucking Scar. Yes. Scar. The villain from Lion King. Yes, I know. It sounds fucking stupid, doesn't it?
I believe it.
But the only way that I could ever win was through the limit.
At least with doing the DLC campaigns, I don't have to worry about dubbing cutscenes. I freaking love the artwork of Gunvolt on the side here. Like, simple pixel art. Like, you have this is everything he has on himself. The dots he has, which he only has Cerberus, and then his abilities. Each character has their own little personalized thing. Also, they just reused the after image system that they had for, Sophia Zero to make the after image effect for Gunvolt.
As much as I do find the new organization cool, you know, the one that you've seen in KH3, yeah?
Oh, Connor, we get triple take chains!
I do find the what's the name? The new organization cool, but I don't know more. When you think about it, yeah, it's still a traitor in a sense of Phantom, but it was killed so quickly that it's just a restaurant. Okay, we gotta go to that one.
And now it's the voltaic chains, everybody. Stay tuned, because that's going to be really freaking useful when it comes around to the fight against Absolute Freeze in Area 9.
I don't think that
As in the rematch.
I don't think the fight against Samus is overly difficult. It's just really good.
And with that, we get the Shield Mine. An actually useful ability for the tank. Somewhat.
Okay, wrong room. Okay, go back.
I want to know how many dots it takes to kill this thing.
Even if I did have full HP, it would only be the difference between like 1 and half. Some enemies will be insta-kill in critical, but you know, I will put up with it. I'll do it on the stream, probably. And you can all watch me cry.
Now that the tank's here, I'm just going to keep going forward. And we're just going to get the dive gear so I can then help myself and get the, whatchamacallit. The last item I need here, the turret. So then I can then move on to Area 7, considering I've already been in Area 6, which... Yeah, 2 bosses. Oh, the health pickup! That's another thing I'm gonna need.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do pain when I'm proud. Unless you want to watch me fight Ursula for about 3 hours. Ah, the chandelier bar. AKA
Yeah, that's...
the one that I never know what to do.
Yeah, that's the fight I was talking about, just kinda... annoying to deal with.
I want to get a match on KS2, but there's one problem with that. 2 words.
Critical mode.
Just 2. Critical ain't no problem, I could get that done with time.
Data battles.
I don't... Is there one for the data battles?
Oh!
No, what I'd...
Lingering will.
Yeah, the lingering will. Time to fight this fucking thing.
I like how you get some bit of foreshadowing towards hard shell.
That series could just do a limit when he disappears.
Gotta get the life up before I continue on to go fight hard shell.
Dodge the laser.
So the first time I did this on in standard mode, the Jason campaign, I went to hard shell first, then came back for I came back to get the.
I gotta give it the props. Really unique though.
What about the door? I mean, that fight was kind of unique.
What?
The door fight was pretty unique.
Yeah.
Alright.
The problem I have with this map is it never stops dropping. Thankfully, Beast AI, yeah, is a savior.
Only missing one life up now. Oh, 2 life ups actually.
Okay.
And that those 2 life ups are in the last 2 areas. Well, besides area 9, but the only items you get in area 9 are a map and a key. Oh, and a map and free access keys. Astrosphere. Oh, actually, no, that's not Astrosphere. That's some Dragon Sphere. Astrosphere is an attack where he surrounds himself in a massive sphere of electricity. Like Dara said, I'm gonna say Gunvolt is like the best character to play as in this game besides Jason. Like, out of the DLC characters, he's the best. Second place, probably going to, like, Shovel Knight.
That moment when... Okay, so I'll tell you a satisfying thing. People may hate Donald, yeah?
Yeah.
But that moment when you're on low health, Donald's just refilled his MP and you hear him say, Sora, and then just... you get cured.
Alright, you want to see me absolutely destroy hard shell with voltaic chains?
Stay out the way of the lady, man.
Hey, buddy, are you watching?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah. Alright. Power as a striker! Voltaic chains!
I finished him off with the limit! First try of Bravo as well! Oh, come on, that's worth a little bit of praise.
Yeah. Well done, buddy.
The boss is all about time. Whenever it gets to the chandelier, stay as far away as possible. Oh yeah, right. First phase I did was relatively
Excalibur! Alright, now we'll use the rest of the time using galvanic patches to heal up. Now I need to find him. Probably the most annoying fight for one reason alone. Arm Striker! Or something, I don't know. Power! The Azure Strike! By the way, Gunvolt 3 coming out in a couple weeks. Funnily enough, round about the same time as the anniversary of BMZ3. I find that funny. It's funny. ASG3 comes out I need to find a... I gotta backtrack.
So I have to do the first phase.
I can definitely agree on that.
The first phase is just plain annoying now. You can't get a hit on it. Oh. Healing yourself, Donald. Why don't you just get out of the way of the laser? I expect Donald to say I did not.
At least now I could swim around everywhere. Alright, looks like I'm doing this a different way. I hope I can do it a different way. Now this is a clever idea I had.
Oh, why is it so precise?
Magnetism! I was about to say magnetism, but... obviously not. Maybe if I try coming in from above? Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Come in from above. That's a smart idea. Be careful because... I call that a sort of alternative strat. Oh. Gonna do that first. That's actually the first time I've actually tried getting in there through that method. Like using the wall to cling to the, well, wall. Using the wall ability to cling to the walls so I can climb around and make it up there.
No, I wasn't meant to do that. I was meant to do the reaction command.
Damn it. Let's see how much damage, I have voltaic chains ready for Gurnahide. Let's go.
The thing is, I don't even have...
Oversurge! Azure Striker! Voltaic chains! Look how much health I've dealt. Wait, I'm gonna finish it off in style! Luxcalibur! Or not. Okay, you know what? There we go. And I got nothing because Gunvolt can't use turrets.
Utilize limits. In fact, Twin Howl, I believe it's called. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's very handy.
Five missiles, immediately kills. Pretty good speedrun strat there, I guess. But now we got that, we move on to Area 7. I'm seriously about to beat this game in a single sitting again. The only time I don't think I'm going to be able to do that is with the other DLC characters. Unless I started really early.
Oh great, I'm about to die again! Yay, I died again! Woo! Oh. Fucking yes, Mickey, get in, lad! If you win this, Mickey, I swear to God you are the best Kingdom Hearts character.
You're gonna have to use like some sort of magic Sora or something to finish him off. Remember, Mickey can't deal finishes.
Revive Sora and then one. Healing light!
Thunder!
Let's Yes! Mickey is an absolute lad. Why does BMZ3 have to have the most annoying offers that look really cool?
What do you think? Asaldon looks cool.
You're telling me a guy that's surrounded by fucking spears doesn't look cool? There's a guy who's surrounded by a bunch of wind spears, and he can fly.
Literally, the only things I'm missing right now are, I can't really tell because I've got remote. I think I've got everything for Jason because I've got remote blast. Well, Jason technically because Gunvolt can't get them. But the only other item I need besides from like access keys or something is Excel Blast. So moving on to.
I don't know, I think it's actually one of the organization's rules to not tamper with the Disney Worlds.
It's supposedly the ruling, but, you know.
It's only Zolden that ever went against that. So you went to the various worlds in 358, go around picking off residents. The whole point is that they're meant to be, you know, hidden in a way.
I'm gonna just wait for him. Now, hover. Now this way just leads back to areas at the beginning of the beginning of the area, which. Yeah. Starting off here, we're gonna.
Use all my potions there.
Also, the lava isn't actually a solid object in Gunvolt mode. Like you could sink into it. Obviously, you can get out with help with prevasion. Yeah, lava is basically a solid object.
Also, can I just ask? Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I one of the only people that actually thinks that the Lux Sword fight is actually quite good?
I like it. Not so much as data fight.
I thought his data fight in Free was just plain irritating now. There was no practice with that. With KH2, the gambler enemies are meant to prepare you for luck support.
Alright, now we do the best strategy. Again. Best strategy. No, seriously. That's like the best way to do it.
Are you seriously about to get to the end?
Yeah. Like I said, Gunvolt's basically a speedrun mode.
Hey mate, guess what?
Yeah?
I finally got Cure.
You get Cure.
Yeah.
That late into the game.
Second world, yeah.
I've not been detected.
I don't understand the whole thing about sending the story that's good in this game. Sure, it's a bit convoluted, but then this Dream Drop is Go on, just try it. What happened? Until you drop it. Because
I can do that. Sora and Riku take the Maka Mastery exam in anticipation for a Keyblade War happening. And while that happens...
all I can remember was God, the dream, the time travel. I've still got a Keyblade. They're not somebody old.
I'm coming up to the acceleration blast, I just realized.
Oh, 100 acre wood. Oh, should try and get the Keyblade then. Try to game with it. Can I say that 100 acre wood was kind of a point? In Frey.
Yeah, I think you brought it up before.
I don't know whether I'd say it's worse than what's the name? Chain of Memories.
Well, stealth run failed. Go back in.
I don't know whether I'd say it's worse than Chain of Memories 1 though. The original Chain of Memories 1. Have you even beaten that game yet?
No, I got to Halloween Town.
Why did you give up?
I don't know, I just had other games to play.
Why don't you go back to it at some point?
I'll consider it.
I think you should. Riku's campaign kind of slaps.
Wait, come on. Get down. And stealth run complete. I mean, you can't really do a stealth run to blue enemies, they always follow you, but... I'm almost done with the stealth run of this dungeon. Did I just seriously loop? Alright, let's just go back around here again.
I don't understand how people can call KH2 overrated though.
That's just a lie.
They did everything, in my opinion, correctly. Sure, there's some annoying.
Took damage, but still.
A handful. Yeah. The gameplay was perfected. The difficulty was on point. The story was good. The music was amazing. The world was nice. Literally, this game was the only motivation I ever had to actually watch one of all things. I only watched it because I knew about the world in this game, and it was a personal favourite. Is this the game where who has forgotten who you are, or is that Chain Memories?
Yeah, it's KH2.
Okay.
I believe that's the only boss that boss I just fought is the only boss that gives you a life up.
I like how you have not beaten Chain of Memories once and here
Actually, correction. I think there's a life up you get from a boss in Area 7.
You know how it seems weird that I would like suicide for me to go to a proud mode in Chain of Memories? Yeah? I'll just give you a quick reminder, yeah? I have beaten Chain of Memories 4 times. I know, I shouldn't even be saying, but I've done it 4 times. Twice as Sora and twice as Riku. And one of those playthroughs included one of the most miserable bosses I've ever seen. So I think I'm capable of it. Plus Riku's campaign is not that hard. Because card dueling exists.
Retry. I'm going by a rule where if I get spotted, it's European rules. You know what I mean? Like game over, pretty much. But in this case, game over is more like just restart from the last checkpoint. Okay, wait. Come on.
What? What's going on? No, I haven't got to that point yet. I'm sure, yeah, I haven't done it.
Took one hit of damage, but made it to the area with Axel Blast.
I was gonna say, a good strategy if you're ever surrounded by enemies in this game is to use a fire spell.
One thing about using Gunvolt instead of just Jason with Striker is that Striker affects every enemy on screen. The Azure Striker himself only affects enemies that are targeted. He can only target 3 enemies at a time. Basically meaning that Striker is kind of useful for that. In this case, it's more useful to use Striker than it is to use...
The book has been damaged, and that means that the President of China has brain damage. I can't believe they added the President of China to the Kingdom Hearts though. You can even get his Keyblade.
Okay, I'm being careful. Is it? I think these two are a bit misaligned. Like the background in Blizzard Wolfang stage. It's misaligned.
How long do you think until you've finished?
Well, I'm about to go fight Venom Master. I've got Venom Master to fight, and then I've also got... I'll check after I beat Venom Master how much I've got to do. It's another effect I've still got Area 8 and Area 9. I've got Skeleton Boss. Oversurge! Azure Striker! Voltaic Chains! That didn't do as much as I was hoping.
I was gonna say, it's also worth going out your way to do these mini-games because the reward is your armor. Because no matter what, you're always
Lux Caliber! I like how I didn't even take the tank. I didn't even take the tank with me. And then the tank just magically appears when I come back. I'm guessing it's some sort of like failsafe. If you were playing as Jason and managed to get there without the tank, which you can't really do, so they just put a tank there just so you could get back. An anti-soft locking tool.
Me who literally lost the tank at one point and was wondering how to progress.
Okay, so now we're on to this bit. I'm almost done with the Gunvolt stealth run. Which, by the way, the standalone stealth runs for characters like Ikoro and, whatchamacallit? For characters like Ikoro and, Shantae. Yeah, don't even think about bothering. I'm dead. Well, let's try this again. This time, okay, keep heading up. I'm gonna loop around with them this time. Or not. I find it funny how the dungeon theme doesn't change for any of the dungeons as like it always plays Fire the Blaster Rifle in the DLC campaigns.
One day I might actually play Proud Mode on Final Mix. You know, critical mode comes first.
Hey Connor, wanna see me beat Skeleton Boss without the tank?
Sure.
I'm gonna see if I can actually finish it off with darts. Okay, no, screw it. And with that, we have now opened up the way to Area 8.
Yeah. How much of this can you even do without the tank?
Okay. Okay, so the only things that Gunvolt can't do is get to Area 4 from Area 1. You can go from Area 1 to Area 3. I think you need to beat Mother Brain first. But you can get most of the things even before Sophia can. Like, for example, you can get early Area 2 life up by using wall jumps. And you can also get the energy guard early, despite the fact that the energy guard is completely useless. The only things that Gunvolt can't really do is get enough vertical height without a wall nearby. Which, like I mentioned, kind of makes it hard for him to get his voltaic chains upgrade, and also getting up to that level.
Hey.
He also can't use drive pads, so he can't access Area 7. Or just complete Area 3 in general.
Hey. Goofy brings up some Mushu as summons to hell. Yeah?
Me, who never even used them in the entire game.
Tinkerbell and Genie, who were so good that they practically broke the game sometimes.
Gonna retry because I'm low on health. And now I'm gonna switch to the Luxcalibur, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time!
Half of the people who played KS1 needed Tinkerbell for that, that thing that I believe the allows you to revive first time.
Hey Connor, guess what? I just did a How Real Men Get the Map in Area 8. Most of these areas have a freaking back door. Most of the maps of these areas have a back door. Just exploit the back door and you're good. God, I sound like I'm talking about Recoded. I even did a little bit of photoshopping skills on my, well, not photoshopping, paint.net skills on the thumbnail for this stream. I literally took, like, I used my usual format, but instead of doing the thing, just using the BMZ1, I decided to just pick the BMZ1 art, and then just find an image of the character, and then just slap it over Jason. Alright, just trying to think what else am I missing. There's 3 bosses. One of them, the one on the right is how I'm gonna get the last life up. The one on the bottom left is the one that's gonna give me the access key to get to the final one on the bottom right.
Got something.
Wait! I don't even need to bring the tank! Like I say, Gunvolt breaks this game in 2. Oh, hey. Yeah, so, during the main campaign, there's actually free,
Hey. I can summon the most powerful being on Earth.
Chicken Little.
Uh-oh.
How did I know it was gonna be Chicken Little? I played this game before. I didn't find Chicken Little that useful when I was playing the game.
Chicken Little is OP as fuck, I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna just speak out and say just the truth, yeah?
Yeah.
The world that never was is one of the best final areas in RPG. It's enjoyable. It's got a nice atmosphere. Enemies aren't too powerful. The music's great. The bosses are really fun. The story really starts to pick up there. And the final fight is just a masterpiece. So, am I wrong? Truly. Because I don't think so. I like how you have nothing to comment. Because you don't want to get yourself killed by someone.
No, it's because I agree.
I mean, you know, a lot of people probably disagree.
Overseer, Judge Striker, Baltic Chains! That would have been perfect for the last set of enemies.
And also, the gummy skip sections are quite...
Life up, I now have full health.
As in, they are 10 times better than the ones in KH1. The ones in that game were simply go forward.
I am 100% sure I have every item. To think I never really had much of a value for the Thunder Breaker. Like, honestly, I never really used it. But then again, realizing its potential underwater, I mean, it has lots of potential. Antibody cell. Meat voltaic chains. And dead. And that gives me the second access key, which allows me to access the final dungeon. What the hell am I doing?
Yay, onto the Colosseum. The fact that there wasn't a Colosseum, okay. I don't know if they were saying about
Hey, that's what mods are for.
Then again, with Chain of Memories, the real trial was the boss of the Colosseum.
Alright, now that I've actually managed to get to this... Jesus! 2 hours, 58 minutes. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did before.
What are you doing?
Using up all my saves.
Why do you need 14 save files?
In reality, I don't have 14. I have 7 here, which are my main ones.
Sadly, you don't get 2 become 1.
Look at this. 2 hours 58 minutes is Gunvolt. 3 hours 23 minutes is Jason. Let's continue. We're still going single because... Let's go. Let's take the fight to the Mutant Lord.
You can get final form in the original, by the way. Yeah? With 2 become 1, it makes your chances a lot higher. Yeah? But originally, it was just you got it if you randomly, if you activated your drive form after beating bosses. So I'm guessing after the cutscene as well in this case.
Oh, so you can get final form in the original. I thought it was thought it was a final mix exclusive. Alright, here we got another one. I'm saving my voltaic chains for the big boy himself.
Yep, it's random cap. Yeah. In final mix, it's a lot easier to get because okay, one of the cooler looking keyblades. Which do you prefer to look at, final form or the ultimate form? Huh?
Probably final form. I mean, ultimate form has a really freaking cool ass sword, but
Yeah.
you know what ultimate form doesn't have?
What?
2 keyblades orbiting around you.
And overpowered Baraka.
That too.
Can't forget about that.
Yeah, as I said, that too.
Yeah.
But now we make it to the Mutant Lord. The Galaxy Master. Underworld Lord. I'm gonna save Voltaic Chains for the second phase.
Stay close.
Yes.
Have you played this game
Yes.
more? Why?
Okay. Because
I think I
DLC.
played the third game the most. The good thing is, I go back to it because I actually legitimately enjoy it. I'd say the biggest bargain I came out of all of this, yeah, was I got the entire trilogy for £20. With the DLC included, it got all of it for like 25, 30 actually, in the end.
Hey Connor, you want to see me wreck the ultimate meta fight? Multi-dimensional overlord with voltaic chains. Oversurge! Hazard Striker! I missed. I just wasted. You charge a lot faster. Oh, guess what? The coloring doesn't actually matter because, hey, guess what? Gunvolt has no way of matching the weaknesses.
Have you got it now?
Well, I can't really use weaknesses against this guy because, you know...
No, I mean the thing.
Voltaic chains.
Yeah.
Let's go! That's not enough to finish. 1 minute. I'm back.
Hello.
Alright. I'm gonna finish it off then, play. Like that. Dragon Sphere. And that's the multi-dimensional overlord. Hopefully I've got every item, and if it comes with the credits, I'll be worried. Yep, Area 9! Let's go. We are now in the final area. I like how Gunvolt and the other DLC characters just obtain the Sophia Zero with no real explanation.
I'm glad Final Form is a thing that you can get in the PS2 version.
I need to get the tank or anything, I can just...
I know the revisits to the Disney World may seem annoying, yeah. But what's cool about them is that they have a purpose. An entirely new story goes on. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm starting off with the one that you have to go to the left for.
Like if you go back to Halloween Town, you have to, when you go back, you have to try to, you know, go to Christmas Town and all that. And then you do all of this stuff there and do another plot.
Yeah.
The Pride Land, you have Simba with the struggles of being king. Tron, you deal with the, whatever the thing was. Yeah, the MCP, that was that.
Master Control Power Program.
Master Control Program, which is one of the easiest bosses in the game, but you know.
Oh, hey, Antibody Cell. I managed to do the fight against Crubble, it's completely hitless.
Also, this game has the Jafar battle, which, what's that battle called? I don't remember.
It was annoying.
Usually the fight against Jafar is never difficult. Wasn't hard as you thought. One wasn't hard in Chain of Memories. Yes, you heard me. It's actually a boss in Chain of Memories that wasn't difficult. Most of the bosses in that game just annoyed me. I thought Lexius was pretty cool. The new battle against Zaxian and Rechain, decent.
Makes me wonder what a GBA fight against Zaxian would have looked like.
Yeah. And out of all the bosses, yeah, I thought that was yeah, very nice. Yeah. But Anthem in the GBA version. Oh my god. I cannot describe in words how much I hate that fight. I actually remember the one day that I decided to talk to you about. Well, I was struggling with it. First try, I beat it. Don't know how that happened, but you know, wasn't complaining.
So now that's out of the way, we've done the first few dungeons. So now we move on. The rest of Area 9. Oh hey, I actually have a tank now.
It's called the 1,000 Heartless battle in this game, isn't it?
Yes.
But are you sure you fight Heartless? I thought you fought nobodies in that fight. Well, it makes sense considering the nobodies were more of a threat than the Heartless were in that case.
I like how if you get hit while you're in your charging state, you don't actually lose it. You don't lose the charge while you're, you know, using Sophia Zero. Oh no, not this fight. Yeah, it's easy as Jason, but as the DLC characters, this fight's painfully tedious. Like, the purple one's easy to deal with, right?
Yeah.
See, you get the first one you'll defeat is the purple one. Then it just alternates between green and orange, which don't stop in the middle.
I think everybody's favourite world in Kingdom Hearts 2 was Atlantica. What do you even get from that in the end? What? Blizzaga?
Blizzaga, yeah.
At least Blizzaga is actually quite good. In fact, I finished off the boss in Beast Castle with Blizzard.
Okay, photophage.
What I mean?
I'm just gonna do the usual strategy I did. But this time, I'm gonna interchange using Striker with using Voltaic Chains. Because each individual cube doesn't have that much health.
Slow it down, oh, the Demix! Oh, Demix is gonna be a pain. The worst part is I always feel such humongous amounts of just devastation and embarrassment when I lose to Demix. It's like, it's Demix, I can't lose to this guy. I said I died like 5 times to him. I don't think they include the flashback in this version of the cutscene when you beat Roxas.
And that is photophage dealt with. Say, remember when I was saying that you kind of need to get the wall climb from Ancient Freeze to actually make Ancient Freeze easier?
Yeah.
I just realized I walked into a freaking death trap. I'm redoing this entire thing. Yes, you're gonna have to see me fight the other bosses again. Because I realized I was a dumbass and I didn't go back out and wait for my thing to recharge.
Are you in the final world now?
Yeah, I'm in Area 9.
Okay. Jesus.
It's not that long.
Wait, Wait, have you already beaten this campaign before or not?
Yeah, I've beaten this.
And I thought it was decent that I've beaten the first one twice.
If you think about it, this is actually my 9th time playing this game.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm not kidding. My first initial playthrough. Then... Well, I wanted to have complete save files.
Which is honestly the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because the game's like what I'm doing with Kingdom Hearts, yeah? The entire gameplay and how you perceive the changes completely. When you go from beginner to something like standard or proud. And after that, when you go to critical mode, you have to rethink your strategy once again. That's honestly what makes it so good to replay.
Yeah, I had my initial playthrough of this game when I first played it. Then I did all the DLC campaigns.
Yeah.
Then I had the Destroyer mode stream. Then I had the Then I had the limited mode bonus stream.
Still haven't gotten around to streaming the rest of the Final Fantasy games because I'm in the middle of Kingdom Hearts 2 as well.
I'm wasting Voltic chains on this because
The next time I'm not busy, I will be doing it.
Alright, there we go. I have enough energy to use a single Voltaic chains. And I'm gonna head back out, head back in, which should give me it. Yep, that's a full tank. Now I do not want to use Voltaic chains until I get to the fight. I feel like if I do this right, I could probably one-shot Absolute Freeze. Wait for the ice to open. Now! What was I saying? I one-shot Absolute Freeze. Told you it was gonna make the fight a cakewalk. apart from the fact that, like, literally the main differences I can name with each of the different things is, Crusher Shot. 5 projectiles on screen now instead of 3. Instant charged abilities. Like, for example, the laser. And they're also buffed.
If you want to do something interesting, why don't you stream yourself doing Kingdom Hearts 1 on proud mode?
Cannon shot's got a bigger radius and can't damage you anymore. I already shot off Acceleration Blast earlier. Warhead missiles shoot 5 missiles now. Thunderbreaker has 5 aspects, 5 different lightning strikes. Homing missiles shoot out smaller missiles. Spark Tackle goes a bit further and can be used multiple times in the air, which is probably my personal favorite. And then Remote Mine I've also showed. Creates a barrier in front of you.
As I say, you should probably consider doing what I'm doing.
Well, now I can't get my tank in here. Wait, can I actually... They made sure I couldn't get my tank.
Do it have the same amount of health as in the boss fight?
It has this, it has the same amount of health, yes.
So how do you know how long is it until you kill it? Oh, there you go.
It's the same entity.
Yes, I know.
So of course it's just going to be exactly the same as the main fight against it. I'm going to see if I can one-shot the Mother Brains. Okay, I'm not going to use Voltaic Chains on the first one because I don't really need it. The site was pretty easy already.
It's even easier if you have a one shot. But sadly, you're playing as a different character.
And that is Mother Brain defeated. Now the next target of mine is to one-shot the second fight, aka the fight against the Mother Brains, with Voltaic Chains. Okay, I didn't one-shot. I'm surprised.
You barely did a 2 shot. That did nothing.
I think I know why. It's because that technically they share a health bar. It's the same fight, it's just that they share a health bar.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them and they have the same exact amount of health. Now I've got the map to this area. And now I can leave. There's no shame in me using the, whatchamacallit on, what's it called? Voltaic Chains on... What's that boss called again? The one with... Oh yes, Sally, last name Manda. How the hell would this thing control if I turned off dive? Oh! It actually controls really damn well. You just can't fly.
Oh yes. I can what the What? You know how the boss of area 4 I think is? Yeah?
Yeah.
The frog Riverroll.
Riverroll?
Yeah. Did you know that in the original Blaster Master it was a battle against Fred?
Seemingly, yes. I know. That's what I like about it. It takes what the original game did and remixes it a bit.
And you weren't in the tank during that fight.
I keep thinking when I need to use Repulsion Upper for that, but then again I remember I am not playing BMZ2.
Suffer from that. Oh, not all of them. A couple of the bosses in the original ones in the original game, yeah.
Suffer from an exploit where you could use the grenade and pause.
Yeah, the pause trick.
Huh. At least that's one thing that both the Blaster Master and the Blue Bomber have in common. They both have a pause trick.
The bosses that are susceptible to it, yeah, are Crabulous, Fred, Frozen Crabulous, and Enhanced Fred.
Yeah, they recycled a lot of the bosses in this game. Thankfully, you know, they kind of made some original fights in this game.
So was Fred just like an enemy originally?
He was a mutated frog, I guess. He was a pet frog. No, seriously, straight up. It was a pet frog. Not support droid that looked like a frog. It was straight up. It was straight up a pet frog. That missed.
Oh yes, or the only problem I have is that it's taking this long to put Aura in there. And this is the only game where I'm in Kingdom Hearts. I know he's in Final Fantasy X.
And 10-2.
As a secret boss, yeah, I know. Yeah, you can fight the entire cast of 10 as secret bosses. I think it's actual Rico and Yuna though.
Because that wouldn't really make sense, would it?
Yeah. Although fighting against Tidus and Auron and all that, yeah, that makes no sense either.
Yeah, Krabby Lava.
I don't understand. Why do so many people complain about the whole Mickey reviving thing? Yeah. When one, it's a random chance, and two, you can choose just to say no.
That's the first fight against Krabby Lava done, and I'm gonna go back out and basically create a pseudo checkpoint. Right after I heal.
Oh yes, bad guys. Or what is it?
Is my favorite bit coming up yet?
What?
The reason why I say Auron's the best character in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I can't say he says Auron as a bad guy, even though the only bad thing he did, he tried to make up for anyway, which was letting Jet and Nebraska die. Does this imply when Auron was sent, he was sent to hell?
Get who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead! No wonder no one wants to die. I don't know how to roast a guy on fire, but it seems like Auron managed to do it. Minus 5 sins. I don't know how the hell Auron managed to roast a guy on fire, but because of the fact that he managed to do it, I'm gonna be removing 5 sins.
Yes. Oh yes, the amazing battle against Peyton, where you do fucking nothing because he can't die. The salamander.
And he's pathetic.
That's his toughest enemy. The salamander.
It's the worst enemy in the game. Well, not worst enemy. One of the worst bosses in the game in Destroyer mode. Especially if you make it there without the wave shot, which it's the only boss that is actually weak to wave. It was that bad that they made its weakness wave shot.
Oh.
Spark Salamander. Like in Destroyer mode.
I'll just say, as always, Hades is one of the best characters.
James Woods. He freaking kills it. I guess you could say literally in this case.
I like how intense this part is, though.
I'm not even gonna bother with Wonder how many more hits it's gonna take.
Yeah. This part is quite difficult.
Hey Connor, check this out. Look at this.
You have to go all the way up again.
Look at this.
I can say. You have to go all the way up to Hades again if you die. Oh, fuck off! Okay. And you have to do the fourth loss scenario against Hades as well.
I wonder how much health this thing has.
Your pain shall be twofold. Feel the heat. God almighty, stop!
I found a really good way of actually avoiding myself taking damage. Like that.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, which means I have to go all the way up again.
It was almost dead. Damn it. But hey, I'm on to the final area. And I'm gonna use the voltaic chains on Invem Sophia for the first time in my entirety of my 9 runs of this game so far. I can't believe I just said 9 runs.
Fire resistant armor, okay. Whatever. What we gotta do then? Oh, wait! Oh, God.
Hey Connor, would you believe that's how much damage it took off a mere chunk of the damage?
What?
Look at how much damage I've taken off of it with the voltaic chains.
Damn. My day be so fine and boom. Horny.
Oh yes, bright idea. Have the cutscene stop while I'm on top of a hazardous surface. I still make it out unscathed. I think I did that entire section hitless. And he killed me.
Why didn't I think of that? I should have just equipped 2 shadow anchors and then I probably would have been able to get through that fight and use castle attack relatively fast.
I'm actually gonna fight this guy outside of the tank. Don't know why the hell I didn't. Okay, this bit I can just crawl. I forgot after he uses Excel Blast, he throws in maximum shots. I finished it off in midair. And that's the Gunvolt campaign in BMZ1. Straight to credits. Come on, come on, come on. I finished the game. Should be an end screen. I don't think there's end screens on the DLC campaigns. Yeah, it just fades to black.
How interesting and unique.
Yes. And that does it for the BMZ1 Gunvolt mode stream. I'll be seeing you guys around. Next time I'm going to be playing for the Ikaro DLC.